To replace the slide actuator, the first thing we need to do is power off the chair, then unplug it. Next, we need to remove the pad set by detaching the hook and loop fasteners. Then we can detach the safety strap that secures the seat and open the seat to provide access to the actuator. Next, we'll use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the two screws that secure the connector box cover. And remove the cover. Next, we'll use a wire cutter to cut the zip ties that secure the forward actuator cable to the chair frame. And then disconnect that cable's red connector. All right, now we're ready to remove the cotter pin that secures the hinge pin at the front of the actuator, and a flathead screwdriver to pry that pin out of the mounting point. Next, we'll use a 10mm Allen wrench to remove the inner bolt that secures the actuator. If the actuator failed in a position that makes it difficult to access the bolts, you can manually slide the chair until the bolts are more easily accessible. That's why we removed that front hinge pin first. And we can use that same wrench to remove the outer bolt. Sometimes the torque on these bolts is tight and you may need a vice grip to break the torque. Align the mounting point with the bracket and slide the hinge pin through the mounting point. Then we can replace the cotter pin to secure it. Next, we'll align the rear mounting point and insert the outer bolt and washer into the bracket. First by hand, and then we can tighten it using that 10mm Allen wrench. And then we can replace the inner bolt and washer. Okay, now we're ready to reconnect the connectors. And then position the connectors inside the connector box with the cable strain relief in the corresponding slots. Then we can replace the connector box cover and replace the 2 screws to secure it. Next, you will likely need to cut remnant zip tie out of the zip tie mounting tabs to make room for the new zip ties. And then we'll use new zip ties to secure those cables in the same locations that they were previously secured. Okay, then we'll use a wire cutter to cut the excess zip tie. And we're ready to close the seat and secure the safety strap and reinstall the pads by placing the backrest pad into position and securing it in the back using the hook and loop fasteners. Push the seat cushion back as far as it'll go, lower it and press it firmly into position. Place the head pillow and secure it using the hook and loop fasteners. Then we can plug in the chair, power it on, and we're done.